Yo, 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 Nakama around the world, welcome back to Conquest Haki Corner. It's your boy Vim,
Yo,
your boy Serge,
Yo,
and myself Rook. And we're here once again to bring you another live reaction of Attack on Titan 128 Traitor.
but if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and please share it. The more you share, the more we grow. But without further ado, it's been a while, it's been a month. Vim, take us away.
let's go. So we have already made it all the way here. It's all over for us if the Jaegerists destroy the flying boat. So why I have knows? My guess is that they still aren't certain about us and our plans to stop Eren. Destroying that boat is simple, but it will take Shurika if the world was. It could be an especially major loss if they want the continent to be wiped out. It could be that their main goal in occupying this harbor was to control the Azumabito with their ships and tech. However, if they learn that we're too short, they'll demolish that flying boat in no time. Even if we have the power of the 9 Titans, stopping them will be hard. All right. Interesting. Nice little everyone getting ready for war. Chapter 1, 2.
Interesting title for the chapter as well. Let's see if any of us can spot the traitor.
If we were to falter here, though, we'd be hopeless against us. What is it? Hey, keep a low profile. We have to kill them. It's the only way to secure the ship. We'll use the power of all our Titans as well as all of your weapons to do that, okay?
I'm gone silent.
Wait a second. Why? She's so dark. And you look at tiny eyes. She's like, she don't mess around.
She's got the same kind of look on her face as Eren has at times. Coldness.
An indiscriminate attack on the harbor will even cause the Azumabito to get caught in the crossfire. Yeah, you might call them distant relatives, but to us, they are enemies who attacked our homeland. No, it will be a problem if we let the Azumabito die, Annie. Isn't that right? Precisely. I should be able to pilot the flying boat on my own. But without the Azumabito's mechanics, it is nothing more than a wingless ship. Its wings are now folded so that it is easier to haul on the seas. And of course, it will take more for it to fly than simply extending those wings. My understanding is that the plan was for it to be operable only after taking it into a hangar, performing a service inspection, and conducting flight training. About how long would that take? I do not know. It's up to the Azumabito. I see. So, we need to protect the flying boat and the Azumabito while also buying enough time for the ship to be serviced. But also, you don't want to kill any of the Jaegerists who will try to stop us from doing that. Is that what you're telling me? And he is shot. No, I don't want to kill them. We've known some of them since the training corps. So, what are we going to do? Think you could tell me? How exactly are we going to keep any harm from coming to the flying boat and the Azumabito while not turning any of our attackers into casualties as we buy time for the ship to be serviced? Tell me, Armin. Tell me your big plan, just like you did when you drove me into a corner. That plan doesn't exist. Either we settle this in one go or we mess up and lose the flying boat. Wait! You know we're here in order to save people, right? So why are you making it sound like we're going to have to slaughter all these people on the island? How did it turn into this?
It's panic.
You're right. None of you ever had an obligation to do this with us. We don't have any right to force you to make this choice either. I bet if it was up to you, you never would have destroyed the walls that day, unlike us. I was right. I'm the same as you. And then we've got Reiner's eyes.
Okay.
So that was the flashback with
Eren.
when Eren done the madness in Mali.
Yeah. So that's what he meant. You four don't need to fight. Stay with Gabby and Falco. Watch from a safe location. You'll be forced to make a decision whether you want to or not if the Jaegerists find you, but don't interfere. So you just want us to watch you kill each other. He says that, but are a few rampaging titans all we need to handle this? I'm not interested in acting as a spectator here. We've already killed 4 Jaegerists anyway. Most of all, time is running out for humanity. Hands being the voice of reason. Get a nice little panel with all of them. I could see the Titans moving forwards off the shore as they gave off a massive amount of steam. Judging by their speed, they've already arrived on the continent of Mali. Mali's cities to the northeast, the ones closest to us, must have been annihilated by now, and everyone just didn't think they'd cross the ocean this fast. In this case, the other continents don't have long either. Who knows how many have been killed already? And then someone grabs the mouth. Tell me where Eren Yeager is. Every time you don't tell me, you're discovering a new direction your arm can move in.
Madness. And proper crackle in his arm.
Manga, don't be scared. I won't kill you. That's a relief. I've changed my mind. I don't want to die until I see what happens here. Take me with you and I just might tell you where Eren went. We need to secure the flying boat first. This is no time for torture.
He's acting a little shady though. That Magath guy. The guy from Mali.
Nah, he's not acting. Do you know what it is? He's obsessed. He's fanatical. He wants to see how his as he sees them have their plan fruition. Crazy.
Connie, Armin, Mikasa, Jean. I want to apologize for my behavior last night. We were mistaken. I was being flippant when I just spoke about justice. That was an unseemly attempt on my part to justify my actions, even now. I was afraid of having to look at myself because it'd mean seeing everything contemptible about Mali. This isn't your responsibility. It's wrong to place the sins of the past on your soldiers just because of your race. Paik, Annie, Reiner, there's no reason for you to be burdened with this world's hatred either. But we do have a responsibility to make sure that the future generations learn about this foolish blood-stained history of ours. So he's trying to change things now, seeing things the other way. Elena's crying, just got her arms. Yeah, you know, people have regrets though, man. Look at Armin. He's had one of these moments. Eren Yeager wants to erase everything, and that is unforgivable. This hell will never end so long as we keep pretending to ignore our foolish actions. Please, now he's bowed as well. Just for now, close your eyes to my own foolish acts. So there's a lot of realization going on here. I refuse, and I think that's Armin, right? Yeah. We're getting our hands dirty too. Bad boy. So then Rhino and I look at him. Or look at all of them, and I guess they're surprised by their actions. Just look at that steam. I doubt history has ever changed in one day as dramatically as it will today. So we got Flotch here, I believe that is. Hizuru is of course no exception. Any traces of its civilization will be wiped clean. It will be reborn as fresh land, free of any troubling matters. All you need to do now is contribute to this land. You should be happy. Hizuru's best engineers are here after all. So these are the guys behind the technology, I assume. And the Azumabitos. Right? So we got some dead. I don't know who that is, but there's blood scatter on the floor.
Bodyguards. That's bodyguards, I can see it.
Yeah. Madness. If you don't want to lose any more of your men, you should make sure they do as they're told. She closes her eyes. I hate to interrupt you when you're in such a good mood. But what is this change you're so happy about? She's keeping it real calm. If you believe that the island of Paradise is now safe, I'm sorry, but all you're doing is making your world smaller. These killings will surely continue as they always have. Flush looks away. Duly noted. And yes, I have started to feel the same way. What is important now is to know one's place in the world. So he puts the gun to her head. We don't need Hizuru's technology, flying boats navigation, flying boats, navigation. If we were to give up and accept that it's too good for the likes of us, it'd nip this unease in the bud. Understand? What's important is to know your place. Got that?
Flotch, where are you? Anyone, I don't care, hurry up. Where are the Azumabito? Armin, Flotch, where have you been? What are you yelling about? We were going after the Cart Titan. She's with the armor. They swam away. If we don't hurry, they'll escape. We need the flying boat right now. Hurry up and get the Azumabito to make it fly. And then you see with them your wrists. What are you saying? What are you doing? If anything, weren't you going after the cart? Wasn't it obvious that they'd escaped to the south? They killed Jean and Onyakapon. You know? Armin, there's the flying boat. Flotch! Hurry up and get the Azumabito mechanics out here. Looking at the window, down the boardwalk. Hope! Stop, Connie. Armin. Daz, Samuel. What are you doing? What? Are those explosives? Disconnect them right now. We're using that ship to chase after the remaining Malayans who escaped by sea. Hold on a second. Calm down, you two. You see, there are suspicions that you two are working with Marley to stop them using this flying boat.
Madness. So they suspected it.
Why would we ever do something like that? That's right. What's going to become of this island if we stopped Eren? Yeah. You guys would never put this island back in danger just as we finally saved ourselves. Of course not. Phew. I wouldn't know what to do if you two betrayed us. Okay, so this is where the name Traitor comes from. Them. It's about Armin and Connie. Yeah, so just hurry. Disconnect those explosives. But you see, I also got the feeling that you might try to stop Eren from slaughtering people, even if they are enemies. What's wrong? You took the explosives off. All that's left is for Flotch to hand over the Azumabito mechanics. Then once the flying boat is ready, we need to somehow get everyone on it and leave this place. So that's what Armin's thinking. If that's all works out, there won't be any pointless bloodshed. Don't you think something strange here? If they knew our enemies would be fleeing from the south, it would be faster to pursue them by the locomotive, much faster than going by horseback. Why would they need to sneak around? No, I can't be sure, but I do think we need to nip any concerns in the bud. So then she grabs and attacks him to push his gun out of the way. She's protecting her men. We see the shore with the boat.
So everyone's had the gunshot.
Being scared at. People are looking at them and they know it. We failed. Miss Kiyomi, Flop. Hey, all right, she got busy.
Yeah, she did more than just grab his arm.
Damn it, kill her as if I die without a fight.
Jeez.
Mikasa, she flies through the window, takes two of them out with some fly kicks. Miss Kiyomi. Cool. So we see some action. We're being attacked. Mikasa, Armin, Connie, they've betrayed Eldia. Kill them. There you go. That's the name of it. That's where it's come from.
Yeah.
They'll shoot Wonder Spears through the windows. Run down to the basement.
It's
Fire!
nice to see some action.
Fire! This is mad. It started, and now that we have to keep going until the Jaegerists have been annihilated. It's cold. Yeah. Cause hella gunshot.
Trust me.
To the head. Damn. This way, Azumabito. We'll hole up in the basement. Come with me if you want to live. This is mad. Connie and Armin surrounded. Daz, stop. Connie just got shut up. You shouldn't have done that.
Nah, that's Armin.
Armin got shot in the mouth.
Oh yeah, it's Armin. Armin, don't move. Samuel. Guys, quick, blow up the ship. Hurry up. Samuel. You betrayed us, didn't you? Connie, didn't we say we'd take more land for ourselves and share meat together? Damn it. How did this? We'd be cornered in the basement. It would only be a matter of time until they kill us. This is fine. If we're safe, they'll be able to run wild. We've run to the basement. Bring more explosives. We want to hold themselves up in the basement where there's no escape? No, wait. Could this mean getting the Titans out in action? Huh?
Jeez.
Connie tackles one of them. So it didn't work. Why must it come to this? Violence is one thing you can't take from humanity. Right, Captain? Levi just sitting there. Damn. Armor Titan, female Titan, scuffing, fighting. Vicious. Connie's grappling one of them with a gun. Daz, blow it up. Samuel.
Ah, Armin.
Trust me.
Armin's like a zombie. Spit another bullet.
Remember, he's a Titan. He can heal.
Yeah, stop it. Traitor. Why? Are we all on the same side here? We are on the same side, but
Says about to blow out Armin's
emotional.
brains.
Stop. Ooh, Connie.
Headshot.
Daz in the head.
Connie got 2 bodies, man.
Trust me.
He's out here wilding out.
Okay. So operations get the flying boat and get out to the continent is underway.
Yeah. Madness. That's that. There was a lot of action in that chapter, man. We've seen Mikasa back in action. We ain't seen her do anything for a long time. We've seen a bit more about the Azumabito. Looks like they initially I thought they were just a name, but we're seeing how much they're involved now with the Hizurus and the technology.
We see our boy Levi rap like a mommy, watching, biding his time before he's going to start catching bodies all over the place. You know what? I can't wait. When he gets onto the continent, by then, I think he's going to go gully.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I think this skirmish here is going to be very, very messy. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as everyone wants it to be. And just a lot of blood being spilled.
Yeah.
With no real winners, if that makes sense. There's just a lot of madness and just dark moments. As you can see, it's building up for moments where you're fighting with friends, you're fighting with enemies, and you're fighting with your past and memories.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're approaching the end feels like it's coming soon, guys. And I reckon there's gonna be a real deep message behind all of it. It's not gonna be any no happy endings.
No,
Oh
definitely.
no, we're going to lose some people, boy. Some people are going to die.
100%.
Levi is one of them, I hate to say.
Yeah, I can feel that.
If the war titans are already nearing land and destroying parts of areas that they're already close to, there is going to be no way that you can salvage this. So it's pretty much a free-for-all massacre.
But guys, let us know what you thought about the chapter in the comment section down below.
If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Leave a like if you like that video, if you like Attack on Titan, and don't forget to share the video. The more you share, the more we grow.
But from Concrete Haki Corner, it is that time. Peace out.
Peace out.